Hi everyone, it's Eric. It's Sunday night here in the office. I'm going to show you 5 things that sold over the weekend, and then I'm going to come back Monday morning when a lot of my auctions have ended Sunday night and show you what else has sold. So it might be a lot longer on the second part compared to this first part. First thing sold as of today, this is a new and packaged Gardner Webb or Gardner Bender analog multimeter. It's got 5 functions, 12 ranges. You know, people use these to detect currents or voltage. It's got a battery with it, but I had to disclose I don't know if the battery's any good yet. So I paid $2.99 for this, and it sold for $9.99. Brand new in package at Goodwill. Love when people bring new stuff to Goodwill because it's a lot easier to list. Say new in package, yeah, the box sometimes may have a little damage, but it's better than, you know, something that's out of a box, something like that. You could probably get 99 cents or $1.99 at most out of it. So definitely a good one. The next order I took an offer on. They ordered 3 of these 5x7 Scotch thermal laminating pads or pouches. They offered $13.50 a piece, so $40.50 altogether. But on those, I've been doing free shipping, so it'll probably clear about $25 because they weigh about 2 pounds a piece. Kind of heavy since it's just a bunch of plastic. So I actually have sold out of those because I'll have another one coming up here in a little bit. In this box, think it's jewelry, right? It's not. If you're a child of the 80s, this is Skeletor's staff and sword. What's the first thing that always gets lost with a toy? The accessories. You always have the figures, but you can never find the accessories. I found these at a garage sale and kind of put them in with the other He-Man. They didn't all belong together. This one actually now, when you look at it, it's kind of been not the greatest of shape. So we'll see if someone says something about that. But they came with the He-Man figures I bought, even though Skeletor wasn't in there, so I went ahead and listed them, and they sold for $18.50. And like I said, a lot of times the accessories are actually worth more than the figures. Even if the figure is complete with the accessories, a lot of times you don't get much money for the figure or the other items. So that was kind of cool because I had no investment on that actually, because I'm selling the figures separate as well. Another one of these thermal laminating pouches made by Scotch, 5x7, $15.99, free shipping. So that was good. I am finally out of those. I started out with 9 of those a couple months ago, and now we're down to 0. And the last item here is a 10 megapixels Fuji FinePix Z20 FD 3x zoom red digital camera bundle. This is completely all there. The camera, an SD card, 2 batteries, chargers, USB download cord. Everything's there. Everything's functioning, and so everything's tested. I paid $10 for it, but it's sold for $24.99, so not a huge return on it, but I'm glad at least I sold it and got something back out of it. I was afraid I was going to have to eat it or put it on garage sale and just get my $10 back, but that sold the other morning. So those are 5 orders that are going to be going out. Like I said, after tonight and auctions end, I'll come back tomorrow morning and let you know how those went as well. All right, thanks. Bye. Okay, Monday morning in the office. This is going to go over a lot of eBay auctions, specifically Hot Wheels. Lots of Hot Wheels depend on make, model, stuff like that. So in this box here, I boxed them already, that way I can handle them easier. There are 2 wagons, or what I call wagons, 55 Nomad and a Moon Eyes 8 crate. $2.99 with the shipping on top. So not a huge sale there. This box, there are 3 what they call slide out cars. Kind of look like the World of Outlaws racing, like at Eldora or dirt tracks in general. $4.49 for that lot. Let's see what's next. I gotta scroll on my computer to find this. This is a lot of 9 1/64 NASCAR diecast. They're racing champions in winner's circles. Most of them are Jeff Gordon. I think 5 of them are Jeff Gordon. 2 of them are Jimmy Johnson. 1 Dale Earnhardt Jr. and 1 Kyle Busch. So just a lot. Sold those for $17.99. And then this next buyer bought 3 different lots. And so this has 3 different lots in it. The first lot has Chevy Novas and the Nova wagon, so 3 regular Novas and a Nova wagon. The next one was all Camaros, 1 Matchbox car and 3 Hot Wheels cars, but they were all Camaros. And the last one was a 64, a 67, a 69, and a 70 Chevelle SS, all Hot Wheels. So this whole lot sold for $19.48. So nice to start getting some of these Hot Wheels out. I still believe I have about 45 that are lotted up for sale, and about another 10 that are individual sales. So hopefully get through those pretty quick and move on to something else. All right, thanks. Bye. All right, still Monday morning. Basically, as soon as I stopped the camera, someone paid for another lot. So I don't ever put anything on camera until at least it's paid for and I can start shipping it out. This box contains 4 Hot Wheels cars. It's kind of a Chevy mishmash lot. Chevrolet SS, 64 Impala, 69 Chevelle, and an 86 Monte Carlo. Sold for $5.99 plus shipping. I almost wanted to keep the Monte Carlo because if you don't know, my friend Kyle, who's been dead for almost 8 years, really loved the Monte Carlos, especially like the 86 version. So I almost kept it and put it up there on that shelf. But now that I kind of think about it, I regret selling it, but it's sold. So yeah, and if you don't know, that's the jerseys behind me are mine and Kyle's sewn into one blanket. So yeah, that lot went out at $5.99 and it is sold. I have to pack up a Nintendo Wii yet. I'll come back with that later. And I'm waiting on a payment for a lacrosse helmet. One thing about eBay is you find people who will give you an offer, you accept it, and then they don't pay. And that's just frustrating because as a seller, you can only leave positive feedback. So you leave a positive mark, but then you have to put like a negative comment, and that really doesn't do anything to the buyer's reputation or anything. All right, see ya, bye. All right, one last entry on this video. Not going to be able to show it to you. It's in a big box, 24 by 14 by 13. So one of those big egg boxes that holds like 30 dozen eggs. I bought a Nintendo Wii at a garage sale last weekend. I had 8 games and a bunch of accessories. I was into it for $43. Looking at it, I can just kind of go look at my computer and tell you what it is. So it was the console with all the cords, the sensor bar, a wireless sensor bar, the controllers, the nunchucks, 1 Motion Plus sensor, the balance board, 4 silicon controller jackets, 1 silicon controller jacket for Motion Plus, 5 sports accessories like the tennis racket, the baseball bat, and all that stuff. 8 Nintendo Wii games. So we had Wii Sports, you had Carnival games, you had Cooking Mama Cook-Off, we had Wii Play, you had Monopoly, Wii Sports Resort, Deal or No Deal, and Wii Fit Plus. Those were all complete. That means they had the manual, the game, and the holder in it, the case, and all of the manuals for it as well. So like I said, I bought this from my neighbor across the street for $40 at one garage sale. Then the next day I went to another garage sale and picked up like the sports accessories and the Motion Plus for $3. So I was into it for $43, and last night it sold on auction for $152.48. It is going to Fargo, North Dakota. I am requiring a signature to say that they received this item since it's such a high-priced item. It's roughly 23 pounds. It's pretty heavy, and that's mostly because of the board and everything. So pretty good flip. So far this garage sale season, I've bought 3 PS2s and 2 Nintendo Wiis, and then they're all complete with games and everything. and I have spent a total of 60, 80, $85, roughly $90 on them. And I've sold, you know, more than that, just especially on this sale right here. Plus I sold 2 PS2s last week for about $100 there, and I have a PS2 that I need to work on and another Nintendo Wii down in the basement that I just picked up Friday. All right, thanks. That's the end of this video. Bye.